Alright, this will be the deck list for XYZ frogs. First off, you have one, I have no idea how to say that dude's name, the Elemental Lord, the water guy. Triple Death Frog, one Sea Lancer, double Tour Guide, triple Swap Frog, triple Ronin Toad, triple Dupe Frog, one Tadpole, two Veilers, one Heavy Storm, one Dark Hole, two Gold Sarcophagus, one Monster Reborn, two Salvage, triple MST, triple Infernal Reckless Summon, one Return from a Different Dimension, double Torrential, double Breakthrough Skill, and triple Fiendish Chain. Extra deck, you have two Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, one Wind Up Arsenal Zenmayo, Taurus, Keeper of Genesis, number 61 Volcano Source, number 12 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, Levire, the Sea Dragon, Wind Up Zenmite, double Daigastu Phoenix, triple Gachi Gachi, and one Dark Mist. And the side deck isn't an actual side deck. Alright, so what this deck is all about is getting this Ronin Toad in the graveyard, along with another frog monster, either Dupe Frog or Swamp Frog. You may notice there is no Treeborn Frog, and that's because you play a lot of traps. And it's not needed for this deck, because this deck is all about getting Ronin Toad in the grave, using his effect to bring himself out, which is what Ronin Toad's good at doing, and popping an Infernal Reckless Summon on top of him. Because when Ronin Toad is special summoned from the graveyard by his own effect, when he's on the field, his name is treated as Death Frog. So when you use Infernal Reckless Summon, you'll bring out these three guys from your... Is it from your hand deck? Yep, you'll bring out three every time, unless one of them's removed from play, which is entirely possible. So you bring out three of these guys, Exceed, then to Volcano Source, blow up one of your opponent's monsters, because he has an amazing effect, and then throw down Gaia on top of him, and a Daigastu Phoenix, so that way Gaia can attack twice, because he can just target a wind monster. And that's pretty much the combo that you'll be using a lot, because Phoenix is easy to bring out with Ronin Toad and removing these guys from play. The reason Tour Guide's in here, because it's a really easy rank 3 summon. So if you use Gold Sarcophagus, you can banish... Well, this is going to be your main target. Molenglaci... I can't say his name. Basically, the Elemental Lord, you have to have 5 water monsters in your graveyard exactly. Kind of like Dark Arm Dragon, how he needs 3 Dark-type monsters. And he can special summon himself and discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand, which is an amazing effect. It's probably the best elemental, because they have a whole bunch of cards like these where you need to have exactly 5 when they activate an effect, and this effect is without a doubt the best. And it's real easy because this deck's all about graveyard manipulation with water monsters. So that will usually be your prime target for Gold Sarcophagus, or, Heavy Storm. I usually either do Heavy Storm or that. Or a Swamp Frog, if I happen to have a Tour Guide in my hand, and I can special summon him out with Levire, the Sea Dragon, and then start up the chain by dumping cards in the grave. You may notice there's one Tadpole, and that's because you only need one. Basically, you send it there after you have the Frog Engine set up, which means at least one Ronin Toad and some of these other guys. But if you know you're going to be bringing out a Death Frog, normal summon him, you send one Tadpole to the grave and you get a normal summon out Death Frog, since, frogs are great at providing tribute fodder. And with the one in the graveyard, you'll special summon another Death Frog from your deck, and you can go into a Volcano Soar that way. And that's the 2 ways Death Frog is actually useful. With Infernal Reckless Summon, you'll bring out 3 of them, or just through a normal Tribute Summon, you'll bring out another one. In both ways, you go into this guy, and then to a Gaia Dragon. Another version of this deck I like to run is I throw in 3 Thunder Monarchs, because he's the only Monarch that's level 5, the rest are level 6. And for that, I just take out 1 MST, 1 Infernal Reckless Summon, and 1 Gold Sarcophagus. Or you could always just, take out the other one and leave triple Infernal Reckless Summon. But whenever I have 3 of a card, I always have the worst luck in the world and draw all 3 of them. So I try to just have like 2 of each if I can. But yeah, that's what I like to do sometimes, is throw in 3 of these guys. That way I can actually destroy monsters, through the tribute. And I just like to do that for fun. It's better just to do it the way it's originally designed. Well, the way I have it before. That's probably the best way to run it competitively. But for fun, you throw in Zarbog, probably some Maxis, and another effect feeler. Or actually, you don't probably need it. You're running already 3 Fiendish Chain and double Breakthrough skill. But yeah, this deck's really great, really fun. Sea Lancer, if you don't know what he does, you can return all your banished monsters, all your frogs. And when Dupe Frog is sent to the grave with Sea Lancer's effect, or you're just preventing his destruction, the Dupe Frog's effect goes off, which lets you add a frog monster from either your graveyard or your deck back to your hand. Dupe Frog is amazing. Actually, like all the frog monsters are good, except for the one that does piercing damage. It's just Swap Frog is the best. Yep, that's it.